And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Nebula series. As if you did see, we had a test stream. As we have a new producer tonight, please be nice to her. She's a very nice person. But nonetheless, Caustic, we are here today. As you can see, I am your shoutcaster Dusty, and as my analyst and co-caster, we have Caustic B.
Yeah, I'm here on a little bit of a different role tonight, but
You're only
had to
casting
kind
as a
of
miracle.
had to take a seat in the caster booth tonight just because this match is going to be a really exciting match for Div 4. These are both undefeated teams.
Really?
Yeah, Eclipse Nexus is 5-0 and Dead Round Revivals is 5-0.
Already in week 5?
Yeah, Dead on
Oh,
Revivals most recently faced off against the Children of Helios and won in a 3-0. And on Eclipse Nexus' side, they also won 3-0 against Andromeda Horizon. And I'm pretty sure we streamed that match if I'm not mistaken.
correct. We did, and I was there.
Yeah.
So
So I
let's get
mean,
rosters underway here. Yeah,
yeah,
for
sure thing.
Eclipse Nexus, we have Neo and Proper on DPS, not confused with the pro player, with Kaiser on tank, and then Goose and Collapse on support, and then I'll lead you the way for Dead on Revival Caustic.
Sure thing, Dusty. So for Dead on Revival, we have DYS, also known as Cal, on the Torbjorn with JJ, showing off the Tracer here. Washed Up Tank is going to be your tank, and Zomo and DPR will be your supports for tonight. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of these players actually also played in Mythos, our sister slash cousin league that we've
Uh,
collaborated with. So,
you'd have to look in the book for that one. I have no idea.
well, I say I remember it because DPR and JJ I've actually faced off against and used to be on a
Oh,
team with,
Leisha
and we're starting on
Town!
Luzhong.
Yes,
We
I
can tell
love these.
Dusty's excited for Luzhong.
I didn't have to. I don't have to watch Samoa. Yes.
True, we don't have to watch Samoa. That's always a plus. So,
That's
bans
Maga map. I
for
don't like that.
yeah, bans for tonight. We're gonna have the bans of a Ramatra from the side of Eclipse Nexus, and on the side of Dead on Revival, we're gonna be having a Lucio ban to get into Lijiang.
Oh, they
The
don't like
Lucio
Brawl.
ban's a little bit interesting because you normally
No
see a
break.
lot of Lucio Kiri ran, and I know DPR plays a lot of that Kiriko, so I'm expecting a
I smell Wu
Kiriko to
Young.
be played, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Lu Young or a Juno.
You know what I want? I want
Winston, Reinhardt,
no.
really?
I want a Laurie. No, no, I don't.
I
I
was
want
about to say you want a Lari.
I want Zenju now.
What type of Dusty is this?
I just want chaos today, Caustic. I look. I just got out on spring break. I'm free for like a week, so
Yeah, you have the time now
I have the time
to
to be a
really
rat.
grind into comp and just be an
Oh,
absolute menace
absolutely
if you
not.
wanted to. But I think I
Oh, but
think
right.
you've been reformed in the
I'm gonna do
Overwatch
more
sense.
schoolwork,
Really,
dude. I have like 4 projects to do.
Dusty, I knew you in the past as the guy who would take an opportunity of being sick to be like, you know what, I'm queuing more comp.
Well, yeah, because if
Nobody
you're
can
sick, you
stop
normally
me.
have like nothing to do.
Right. But now that you're on spring break, you're like, no, I am avoiding comp with all of my
Bro,
powers.
it is
Screw
bad for my
that.
mental health.
Well, yes, and that's what I tried to tell you when you played while sick. But
Hey, I win when I'm sick.
yes, yes, you do.
I'm sick.
Apparently, I
Dusty has a
played
buff
with
because
you.
he doesn't care.
That is true. But we're gonna see the first heroes now.
I mean,
Um,
we're so good at selling for time.
jeez, that's one way to put it.
All right, let's see the rosters coming up underway here for both sides. For Dental Revival, Maga. Where's the emote? Where's the emote, Mansley?
We still gotta get that emote made, but
I
DYS
will
on the
draw one
Sin.
myself at this point.
Yeah.
I'll go into
Well,
MS Paint. It'll be beautiful.
you are seeing the Wu Yang that you did also mention. Cloaca currently on the now on the
Wait,
Zarya.
Wuyong Mizuki?
Wu Yang Mizuki, yep, and we are gonna see the
Oh,
Sim from DYS. It looks like it's for a little bit further than just the
they're
TPO to
going to
spawn.
point.
They're gonna be going to point.
So Vidzar Data Comp really thrives on getting angles onto the enemy team. which is kind of the exact counter here for Dead on Revival. So you're gonna need to play pretty smart here if you're on the Mog account, besides just, you know, brain dead or running it down. I don't know how this one's gonna play up because you're already taking a lot of early spam damage here, and it's just by walking, sitting on main. It's a nice wall in the proper, but everyone's getting sliced up by the Vendetta. I mean, look at proper already 58% ult charge here, as point will be capped by Gen Revival. But this fight, I can't even tell who's gonna have a shot at winning this one.
This is a prolonged fight. It's really just going to come down to whoever gets this first pick or whoever gives up more space.
Washed. Oh, also, game audio is not on. I think producer Cloaca does get dis. DYS this. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a way to say that fast. And Wash Up Tank is still going. Proper gets forced out. 20% counting here on the point. Proper is able to get DPR. JJ does get Proper though. Still a stall situation here. JJ gets another. The May with a Zomo gets 3. And now it's still a stall situation. Zomo just trying to live a little bit longer. And you're able to get an extra 15% off of that.
Is there an
And
audio issue?
I don't hear the stream on our end. I don't know about Twitch. I can check my
The
phone.
audio should be audible. Let's see if it is
Oh, there we go.
now. Yeah,
I hear it.
I just
there we go.
I had that. Hold on, I had the user. I got it.
I'm on fire!
Alright, like this or...
Arriva
Summer
la
blade!
punizione!
Oh, contact! That was almost...
Not gonna get anyone though.
That a kill? Someone has the way, has the rally. Proper gets away with the, Wash Up Tank's able to get the, first pick on the boost here. The rally is gonna be enough to force on Zarya. And, counter here for Dead on Revival. And almost landing with fire here.
Pick off it as well. A lot of ults in hand for the side of.
That's Blizzard Cage. That's Blizzard Cage, Caustic.
Yeah, that is Blizzard Cage. They have the Juno orbit as well, and they need to use
All the counter overclock. Yeah, Revival has a nasty combination of ults here.
They definitely have a good amount of ults.
EP play?
Combo,
They're all going behind! Goose gets 2? Proper's able to get the clean up. I guess they just got hit by the troll. Spammed out. Yeah, okay, give Proper points on that one.
I leave
Goose and Proper.
The battle
Proper picked up
next
2
week.
humans, Goose picked up 2 as well. But seeing 2 humans from a
ultimate is ready.
not the most common thing, depending on the ranks you play in.
Hi.
That's a very exciting situation.
Need a refresher?
You can expect that Cage Blizz. I think they're gonna try and teach
Breaking them down!
It's grab Enio with the overclock. Trying to turn the Ray still in the area. Yep. Ray trying to find a pick. And Ray.
tell that the team composition, the team calm was alright. We just got to reset and look at the next. Because the Maga just jumped off the whole experience, jumped off.
For DLR, I don't think you're complaining here because you have the 3 ult for just orbital. And now you have all of them. You have the same DYS gets rush. Cage there from Wash Up Tank. They're going to be able to survive. JJ looks for the blizzard here eventually, but they won't get it for their pocket. Get the blizzard here for DLR, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He's still has the blizzard on live. Now it's going to be able to block it. Nexus. And Neo gets able to get a view. The blizzard able to freeze the he's actually countered the solo. So it's going to be a nice wall. Keep everyone alive a little bit longer. DYS is proper, but collapse gets DYS. And now it's just the last standing for General Revival, and I feel like a washed up tank got washed up from the shore there by himself. I don't know.
I feel like the side of Eclipse and Nexus have been doing good in playing this like in-your-face composition and really just burning down the Maga whenever the Maga tries to engage. So I feel like there might
Ready
be
for battle.
a need for a comp switch from the side of Dead on Revival.
Maybe, but also, I'm gonna be honest here, Caustic.
It
they're
was
kind
close
of
nonetheless.
they're taking super long to do stuff, so it's kind of predictable. Like once you know the sim's coming, it's you just sit back and wait for the teleporter, and they're gonna take 10 seconds to do it. It's kind of unfortunate what happens if you all get shot by a Soj orb, sorry, a grenade.
Yeah,
Vendetta.
that part is also true. If you know that the sim is coming, it's a lot easier to predict what to do in those situations. Like Proper there has already scouted out that they're still running that sim, so now they're going to be able to kind of tell their team, hey, we know the sim is there. We can almost just kind of watch the team to play second for a lot of these fights if we feel that's the approach we want to take. On the other side, we can kind of aggress once we know that their teleporter is on cooldown. That's
Proper's just gonna go in, they don't care! Everyone's low. Zomo falls half HP and yeah. You're trying to walk up here for DOR, but you're kind of just being sitting ducks here, even though you had the teleporter, which is, you know, super good for rotational plays, but it's just not going to be enough to go become proper able to tear it on the competition and feel that fight up. Like, you can understand what happened there the last few fights. DOR goes, like, somewhere they sit down and they don't ever, like, move away from it. Which
yeah,
I think
DOR, I feel, they have a really good composition as Zomo's going to go over to the Jericho. I feel like they have a good comp, they just need to play it a little bit differently. I feel like you have to be able as a team to be able to say, alright, we need to keep this teleporter available if we need to just get out. And to be able to recognize when you're in a losing fight scenario and just need to escape like right now.
Enemy Wash Up Tank trying to peel out proper goes back and has a Stunning Blade online already. And now DOR is just getting split up. And Volka's just can't survive 3 goals at once. And he was able to get Washed Up Tank, and now it's 40% and counting here on the point in the upcoming second fight with 3 ults online, almost 4 for Eclipse Nexus, and Dead on Revolver getting closer to the orbital array.
To give credit to Eclipse Nexus as well, they're doing very good at playing these angles. They're playing proper off angles, they're keeping aggression where they can, and making it so that they're doing a lot of the poke damage instead of receiving a lot of the poke damage. So that is definitely helping them out in this case. I feel like Dead on Revival, the switch over to the Sojourn might help them out a fair bit. Kind of going a little bit less reliant on the Sim TP strat might help them out a bit with the comp. They just have to be a little bit careful about getting maybe picked off early or dealing having too much damage dealt like too fast.
I mean, like, you see him taking a bit here, just taking the early poke damage. And you're gonna try to walk out, you can't be as hesitant there because you're gonna have to walk straight into any of his overclock. With Juice Proper, you find one as well. Vision Pop's Blizzard trying to catch out Cloaca, but it's just gonna clear you space and maybe the point. And though going to get flanked out, that's gonna be the Russian collapse. Domo does not have the percent to match yet. Now last fight territory, and Cloaca is gonna beam down 3. Going to for the 4, grabs the teleporter. And that's gone Juno and Proper. Proper. All right, that's map 1. That's Legion.
Yeah. I feel Cloaca had a very good play there as well, holding on to the grab up until that last fight, being able to use it with the knowledge that, hey, they've used the Sim TP so much. How much do we want to bet they're going to try and go for it again? As you see, they're going to pick onto JJ, throw a bubble onto their Vendetta in the back, and then just use it to keep them alive. It's a really solid play.
Yeah, that's map 1. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Caustic. That's a pretty. The second round of that was really strong for Eclipse Nexus.
Well, yeah, I
And
feel like Dead on Revival was a little bit late to adapt. That's just the best way I can put it. I feel like Eclipse Nexus, once they found the footing against the composition, they knew exactly what they wanted to do against Dead on Revival. Whereas Dead on Revival kind of kept trying the comp until it was at a point where they really felt, okay, we can't try this anymore. We have to change something up. And I feel like they were just a little late on being able to say, like, okay, we need to switch something.
yeah, and I mean, like I was saying, the sim comps are eventually to a point. If you don't do them fast enough or do it with a little differential, like if you don't switch it up a little bit, it kind of just becomes, all right, look for the teleporter, shoot the teleporter. But if we look at our upcoming maps here for map number 2, oh my goodness, my English is not Englishing.
Oh, it's alright,
Uh,
Dusty. I mean, they have hybrid, flashpoint, escort, and push as options. Knowing these teams, I could see them going to something like a push, especially considering DOR wants to play a lot of that Magna composition. Or maybe a flashpoint. I wouldn't be surprised on either of them, to be fully honest.
you know, hmm, I'm gonna throw a crazy one out here.
Throw a curveball. Give us a.
I'm throwing out Atlas.
You're throwing out Atlas. I kind of like it. I could see them going
If you
Atlas
like
and
the
banning
Maga
something like
fella,
Rosaria.
if you like the Maga fella, you go and play the close quarters Atlas or Queen. I like Junker Queen. They could play Junker Queen.
Now, here's a question for you.
Okay.
You go something like Atlas, you have first ban. Are you banning the Czar or the Vendetta? Because I feel
Zarya.
like right now those are the two bigger things that have been kind of your downfall. Obviously, the Vendetta works the best because it has a Zarya with it. So, do you feel the Zarya was getting enough value with the
I mean for
Vendetta
sure, because like
to call for it to be banned?
let's say you ban the Vendetta can just go Reaper, right?
True, but you don't see a lot of Reaper Zarya, surprisingly. I feel like that could just be because a lot of players or teams will ban what's it called?
Vendetta.
Will
Oh,
ban
Zarya.
the Zarya first.
Yeah,
We do have the map pick though, and it's an
it's gonna be
interesting
like
one.
Numbani on it. I was thinking of his
No, it's
Numbani.
Havana.
Oh god, that's just as bad. Okay. Hmm.
We do have a ban from one side, however. Um, we have
Yeah,
the ban from Dental Revival. They're going to be
and it's
banning
gonna.
Ramatra.
What?
Yep.
I mean, okay. That means they're probably gonna play Sig or Orisa here, most likely.
Ramatra was also banned first map, so Ramatra, we're just
No one likes
anti-Ramatra
Ram.
today.
I, hey, don't, bro. He got a dance mode this season. Let him have his fun.
Yeah, we more than likely will end up seeing Ram on map 3 then.
Someone will have to play him if they're banning him twice.
Yeah, someone must play the Ram.
I mean, okay, who was I? Yeah, with a Ram ban, I'm still assuming that means there's gonna be some form of Sigma in play, just because Ram can just punch through everything Sigma has in his kit, besides Rock and Gravitic Flux. But I'm guessing that means we're just gonna go to a heavy poke comp. I mean, last time we saw Havana was last week actually. Me and you were casting. Actually, I think it was
Mhm.
me and Withering. Me and Withering.
Yeah, I think it was Team you and Withering.
But
I had a
Zenyatta
Roke day.
happened. If you didn't
Oh
know,
no, I was
Zen
there. I was there for that, but I
Zenyatta
wasn't
killed
casting.
everyone.
Hmm. Well,
It was it was
speaking of
Honk.
Zenyatta, we might see
No.
some Zenyatta as Ash has been
Oh,
banned.
Ash. Really?
Yeah.
I really thought people would ban like potentially the Freya. There we go. Can't remember character names today.
Yeah, that's fair, but I will say from a little bit of scouting in the past, I know that JJ um, played a fair bit of Tracer from when I used to play with them. However, JJ will be getting swapped, as I'm just
Oh,
getting the swaps now as I'm mentioning it. Um, DYS and JJ are both going to the bench. Yuma and Justin will be entering the game for the side of Dead on Revival. Yuma
I
seemingly
see.
playing a lot of Sojourn and Tracer by their profiles, and then Justin also playing a fair bit of Sojourn and Emery.
Hmm. Now I'm curious on what if hypothetically we see dive on Rialto? No
You
Rialto,
know,
Havana.
you say that.
And Wash Up Tank has Winston right
Washed Up
there.
Tank has Winston as one of their top heroes, but
I
they
really like that
also
character.
have a fair bit of um Doomfist, if I'm not mistaken, is also kind of up there for
Oh
that.
no,
So
not the Doomfist flashbacks. Oh no. Oh.
you get the Doom flashbacks, but I
On
mean,
Havana.
technically speaking, it is possible that we see a Doomfist
If we see a Doomfist, I'm
or a
walking up and
Winston.
leaving.
If we see a Doomfist, it's a single person casting.
You can survive for a map,
Yeah,
right?
for a map, sure. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see the Zen again. That was
You
fun
know,
to
I
watch.
agree.
Yes, we're calling back to a previous stream that there's no video for right now,
If
but
you
the
didn't
videos
watch
to
it,
show
go
on
back to
stream.
the VOD.
Yeah, no, Zen on defense playing a
It was
lot.
Honk and killing everybody.
Yeah.
Uh,
So Eclipse Nexus will be starting on defense. Down Revival will be starting on attack. They've opted to play the defender side, and I'm curious to see what the opening defensive comp for the side of Eclipse Nexus is going to be.
What?
Reinhardt. Well,
What?
that.
I'm
No,
being trolled. They're
Sig,
trolling
yeah.
me. Cloaca, don't do this.
Or Ryan.
Cloaca, stop trolling the street. Oh. Caustic. They're trolling me. Stop it.
Yeah, they're trolling.
Can someone tell them to stop it? Oh my god, I got my hopes up, Cloaca.
But we're seeing double Emery.
I think they're watching the stream.
They must be.
But how? How would they know?
Double Emery, but you have Yuma here on the Widow, and I'm curious to see, do they hit the shot?
5, 4, 3,
Yuma?
2,
Mr.
One.
Yuma?
attackers in
Going for the Widow shot? Looking? Looking? They know.
Scouting.
Scouting
and they're
failed.
switching off.
They rolled a deception check. They rolled a 1.
We're in this together.
And it's the same front line for both teams. And Zomo's on the
Here.
on the side.
Here, I'm gonna. I have an idea. I'm gonna roll to see if Yuma's gonna head a headshot with Rail. Toss like a 12.
It's a 12. Okay, so there's a
12.
chance.
There's a decent likelihood. I'd say around 70%
6
chance
out of
a
10,
headshot.
yeah. 60, 70%. Oh, well, Proper
Proper
is
is
take
able to
down
get
DPR
DPR, though.
first.
And it's just gonna be a matter of who, like, if you're gonna be able to force out Cloaca here, you win for Dead on Revival. But if you can't move him from this corner, it's gonna be really problematic.
They
You
might
know?
have a little bit of luck with that with the Zen, at least being able to force him out of corners and stuff, but I'm curious to see how well it'll work. They have to deal with the Emery on the height from Proper.
Some of the early spam damage here on the Sigma. I mean, your shield's great, but it's not immortal. And now, doesn't even have to go get shields. You are slowly swinging out on this corner, though. You are being able to take space. You just gotta make sure all your DPS are alive. Because it's getting very difficult to keep everyone through the spam damage. Goose, however, is also falling low. Yuma going to link with Cloaca with a disruptor shot here. Coming up. Been down half burned off the clock. 2:30 left to go. We're down a Revival's attack as Enio goes back onto the high ground here on the Sojourn, looking for an opening pick. As Cloaca and Washed Up Tank are still dueling here. And actually, Yuma's able to get collapsed with the railgun. The body shot, Proper trades Justin. Yuma gets another. It's a 3v3. Proper's low. The Sigmas are dueling. And they're both 1. Proper is able to force out Zomo though with a nice grenade. And those cyberfrags are very scary. He was half HP as well, and the Sigma duel is still ongoing here. As Washed Up Tank actually got the flux 20% before Cloaca, but it doesn't matter as Proper is still lodged firmly onto this high ground.
Proper just has really, really strong positioning here, and it's in a spot where they're not really able to aggress on them that simply. So it's going to be very difficult to get Proper out of that very aggressive angle, and with Proper just constantly hitting their shots, it's going to be very, very difficult for.
You ready for an ult fight, Caustic?
This is an ult dump fight if I've ever seen one,
Ooh.
especially from Eclipse
You want to
Nexus.
go Proper? Here comes the override protocol. Whoa, Justin! Alright, override nothing, I guess. Justin's able to get Proper. Override has been shut down, reset, and reset back to spawn. So it's going to be only both the support ults there from Dead on Revival, but also the Flux and Emre ults from Eclipse Nexus. So I feel like it's an even trade. Now it's going to be the Flux to counteract the rush. The Flux does whiff though. Proper is in the back. They're able to find opening pick. Neo goes with the overclock. Proper's able to clean up with their DPS duo in Neo. Neo's be able to get 3, maybe 5. Well, 3, maybe 4.
Maybe 5.
Maybe, well, technically the Proper would have been 5, if you think about it.
Yeah.
And now it's gonna be the overclock and override protocol versus the Tidal Blast here for Goose.
Yeah. That is true. But they have to get themselves in position to use these ults.
Yuma just slides to the left and overclocks it. Oh no.
Say
Yuma,
that,
run!
This fight
Yuma!
has been so contested that understandable that they would try to go to that height and at least contest for a bit, but
Just didn't
sadly,
have anyone with them. No buddy system.
Dead on Revival was prepared for it, so
Override protocol trying to force everyone out, and now it's going to be basically a map flip here for Eclipse Nexus. They all go to the high ground, and Neil gets 1. EPR is able to get a trade though, looking for Goose. Goose 1 HP as well, doesn't use the Tidal Blast yet. Now Yuma comes back with the overclock, trying to find something. Wash Up Tank is still doing Cloaca here on the sideline. Yuma able to scare a lot of people off with the overclock. The Tidal Blast goes on to Cloaca, is able to stun up Wash Up Tank for the Immortality Field to keep him alive for a little bit longer. Zoma, however, cannot share the same fate. As Overtime's gonna still burn, the Sigma's still alive. DPR getting closer and closer to another amplification, Matrix Proper low. Gets traded out by Wash Up Tank, the Sigma's still alive here, Caustic. For survivors as long as they can, they use the rock. Cloaca getting close to a Flux. Neo has no Flux to counter. And now the backline here for the set of Eclipse Nexus is falling very low. And Zomo has the Transcendence now to counter any potential Flux coming up from Cloaca. Overtime still burning here, Caustic. The Wash Up Tank needs to survive. Cloaca going to get hit by the rock. No touch! The Flux, the Transcendence to counter. And almost the Seg 9. Proper getting close to the Override Protocol. Collapse falling very low. Justin gets traded out. The window trying to flush, but no one can touch. That's going to be DPR getting hit with the nade. Zomo going down. And that's just really unfortunate there for Wash Up Tank. You were 20% off of the Gravitic Flux, but for some, I guess Zomo was coming back from spawn. I couldn't really see. Where,
yeah, Zomo was coming back from spawn.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Honestly, if you...
Zomo saves DPR with the Transcendence that they use. Very
if you're
clutch,
Wash Up Tank, maybe you could sit on that corner, like that little blue newsstand, I think is what it is.
Maybe.
Like, you could sit like on the little corner, touch the cart, and just try to survive. It was just really rough there, because you got angled out a little bit, especially with Proper on that far left. Justin tried to match, but when you cleared it, he got shot down by Cloaca. Not a bad push, though. I mean, Havana first is a pain, and I'm just gonna ignore what I see on my screen right now.
Yeah.
Cause like, they're just trolling. They're just trolling.
Yeah. It's like therapy. They're just trolling. They're just trolling. They're just trolling.
And Yuma's on Bastion. That could work actually.
I can see it working. You wait out the Sigma eat ability, and then once the Sigma's done with that, just go.
Nah, Zomo, go cat. Oh, Kiri Bap. Maybe?
I don't see that often, but I like it. Proper's on Widow now. Collapses onto the Curie.
Will Proper at the shot?
Just had to wait.
The Widow gonna walk out. They're sitting there, are they now?
I think they're
guys. There's not a Widow. Don't worry.
Look out to make it be like, oh, there's no Widow.
Wait, did that work?
You can hide.
Oh,
Zomo! Thank goodness fall off
headshot.
range. That's fall off range right there. Oh. I mean, I respect Zomo for that one. They went for it and almost got Proper there, but Proper's back to the Emray, and just don't let Proper onto this high ground, please. That's all I ask of you.
well, the high ground's open so far.
Oh no. Proper gonna pull out the Siphon Blast. Probably just gonna jump up there. Wash
I
Up
was gonna
Tank
say
though
use a
isn't
nade
gonna
boost,
survive.
but
That's
you can
Neo.
set Neo go up.
Oh, that's an early Immortality Field too. It's gonna be a little bit worrying here as both DPS are gonna go on a flank angle, and now the Soldier and Ember are gonna be able to light them up. That's perfect. What more can you say? Neo's gonna be able to clean up a nice rock from Cloaca, and that's Havana.
Well, yeah, that. Well, Yuma's on the Tracer. You never know.
Maybe? Oh no, you get. I don't know if you get a touch.
Yeah, you do. You have one more blink.
Problem.
That part though. Well, you have the wrecking ball.
Okay, Cloaca is able to pick off Yuma, and now it's just watch take time for as long as it can. And it's going to be Goose getting shot out. Justin on the Reaper now trying to stall a little bit longer. The ball. I mean, it's a stall character for sure, but it's still so much spam damage. I don't know how much longer you'll be able to live here. 2.5 minutes left to go here for Eclipse Nexus on the verge of making this match point already. And yep, that's Havana. It's just, oh, you cannot let Edio and Proper get away with that. Kind of disgusting.
Yeah, They wanted to play the angle game. Enyo and Proper just kind of beat them in their own game in that sense. They allowed them that height, and that height was basically the downfall for them. Proper with play of the game picks 2 off early. Enyo gets 2 as well, but just well played from Eclipse Nexus, especially on the attack part, knowing that, hey, they're wanting to play the angle game. Let's just, play the angle game.
Yeah. And that's gonna make a quick 2-0. So far, match point up for Eclipse Nexus, and I mean, honestly, we could probably discuss this over what's gonna happen next over our 5-minute bio break.
Yeah, we could.
Hmm. So I guess we'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Get your snacks, get your drinks. Still a little scary here for the side of Down Revival, but I believe. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back from our break as our current score is 2-0, match point for Eclipse Nexus, coming back into Division 4 for those who missed out. The first two maps we played were Lijiang and Havana, with some interesting comps and characters being seen. We saw some Malga action, we saw some Sigma on Havana, and it's
Saw
led
some
to...
Zen.
Oh yeah, we did see some then. And it's
Yeah.
led to Eclipse Nexus currently 2-0 against Down on Revival, as map 3 will be coming underway shortly. And Caustic, do you have any idea what the map is gonna be?
I do not. We are
Hmm.
still waiting for map and ban.
All right, you know what that means. So the map pool.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Flashpoint, Hybrid, and or
Push.
Push.
Yeah.
Me personally, right? Flashpoint, and then they go
Yeah.
New Junk City, and then they go Maga.
Really.
I mean, if you're scared about the Zardetta, why not go close quarters? You know, if you want to play a
True.
brawl comp, play the brawliest brawl.
Or how confident did they feel in the Sigma that they ran, despite the fact that they lost?
Caustic, I don't. They got full health. I don't know, man.
Well,
Okay, we got to be a little
that
realistic
is
here.
true.
I mean, Havana's also just a really rough map. But if you do you suggest that they go to like a Numbani? What would you suggest then?
Well, we did just get the selection.
If it's Numbani, I'm gonna scream. I hope you know this.
No, it's not Nimbani.
Okay.
I'll
What
tell you
map
that
type is
much.
it?
It's Flashpoint. It's Atlas.
Yay!
And they're banning the Detta, not the Tsar.
That's what we said last map. Like before, after map one.
Hmm.
We're geniuses.
Well, we were leaning more towards banning the Tsar. But they're banning the Detta.
I mean, I'm fine with either. Fine with either ban.
So Reaper.
So yeah, that Reaper guy, he's really powerful. Let me go get the
Or
copy
Venture.
Let me go get the Reaper copy pasta. Give me a second.
No, I don't, you don't, oh god.
No, oh my
What
god.
about Venture though?
I'm grabbing the copy pasta.
Do you think Venture kind of works as a replacement Detta in some
I
situations?
mean, yes, but also my favorite character is the Reaper guy. He is very powerful. Special move, honestly, is one of the best in the game. And so he comes equipped with these two revolvers. It only takes about 3 or 4 shots to actually execute a kill. So it comes really in handy, especially when you come from the side. Okay.
Fair enough.
I had to get the copy pasta out of the way.
And Eclipse Nexus is going to be banning Maga.
No! No Mog Champ. What do we do without
So that
Mog Champ?
Zarya, eh?
So, that Ramatra, eh?
We
Oh,
do
oh, we have
also
a
have a
swap coming in.
swap, yeah.
That'll
Yuma's
be
going to be in, and DYS is in. So Yuma stays
do-
in, DYS enters.
hmm. All right. I mean, I feel like if you put DYS on the Tracer, you could honestly do some like evil stuff. I feel like you honestly could just play the Winston dive, like this exact comp that we see up here with the favorite
You
characters.
theoretically you could.
Just depends on what let me see from the side of Eclipse Nexus, because if we do see that Reaper guy, that causes a lot of problems. Honestly, I'm hoping for a Junker Queen or a Matcha, personally, but you know,
I want to see
I can.
the JQ. I
I
like
like Junker
JQ. I feel
Queen.
like it works
We need
well on
more JQ
Atlas.
players in this world.
We do.
No, am I saying we need a JQ meta? No, because I have trauma from Jotes.
True.
But then again, it could be worse. It could be an Orisa meta.
Oh god.
Hey, we're getting close. Orisa's being played again. No
I preferred
WCS.
I preferred when Rissa was just never played.
I prefer 2018 when Orisa didn't exist.
Fair. Glue Factory meta.
Glue Factory. That's called Sim, Zar, Moira,
Hmm.
Vendetta. Uh, I don't know who else would. Well, I don't know what other sport would actually burn through Orisa.
Zen.
I mean, I guess for Discord Orb, yeah. I am curious to see what picks are gonna come out here. Do we actually just see Cloaca go back to the Zarya?
I feel like
I'm
we
not gonna lie,
might.
I'll be a little bored if he does, because I'm tired of seeing the Zarya character, you know? Oh! What is... Wait. I'm just gonna wait 10 seconds, because I don't trust any of this right now.
Yeah,
I don't trust Junkrat, I don't trust
well,
Doomfist.
I trust the Lucio.
Okay, this looks a little more...
Those are starting to make more sense. The Ramatras are making sense because they were banned for 2 maps.
No, does Collapse stay on the... Okay. Oh my
There,
god.
That was proper gonna be on the Tracer. I know JJ in the past has played Tracer, so
I called it!
And there's the
I
Reaper.
called it! Reaper Zarya, Caustic, call me the Prophet.
The Prophet Dusty.
Actually, that doesn't sound right. That sounds too smart for me. But JJ
Sounds too
is
proper.
on... Wait, JJ's back in. Oh,
Yeah, JJ's back in.
I thought where's UIS?
Also, someone's correcting your copy pasta. They're shotguns, not revolvers.
No, I just literally read it off a Reddit post.
And the Ramantra's dead.
Yuma did get collapsed, so it's a 4v4 now, but you have no tank on the field for the side of Gen Revival. So Nexus still almost lose the tank of their own. Cloaca falling very low. Proper able to get the clean though on the Reaper with the help of Goose. Gen Revival did get the cap though initially. I don't know how that happened.
Well,
But
really what
that's
happened was
8%.
Ramantra just tried to aggress while the rest of the team was staying on the point, and they were playing in this corner angle, where as soon as the Ramantra aggressed, they just got melted by Proper.
Yeah, the Zarya Reaper is still just gonna be a problem for the front line here. Because Wash-Up Tank's gonna have to really like manage their cooldowns here, like with the shield and the Nemesis form. Goose is falling low really along with Neo. So, I mean, you're kind of getting Eclipse Nexus grouped up here, so you should be able to get a good walk. But JJ's just gets taken up by Collapse. Wash-Up Tank is not able to use their Nemesis form. And once again, they're just starting to let the spam damage become a little too much to handle.
Yeah, the spam damage I feel is the biggest part right now. It's the make or break thing for these teams so far.
I mean, yeah, like you're just trying to walk up on Ram and you're already getting all your armor burned. So like, look at this walk. You're already half HP. You just get burned down. It's just really unfortunate there for the side of like, and no matter where you walk, you're gonna have a Reaper in your face. You're gonna have a Zarya beam. Someone's able to get Enio though. The Lucio's trying to make some moves. JJ falling low, has a pulse bomb online. Yuma getting close to the overclock as well. DPR gets collapsed, and now it's a 4v3 Caustic.
It's a 4v3 and for the point as well. Do we see the
Proper getting
beat
close to the
used
Blossom.
from Goose?
Proper 1 HP. Goose still looking to use the beat here potentially, and there's a grab line out for Cloaca as well. The pulse from the Tracer can be huge, and the grab! Someone is gonna beat for it! The grab hits 3! Cloaca's able to get the clean up. Proper won't even need a Blossom for this one. And that's just really important. I feel like you should have been able to win that fight if you're down a revival. I don't know.
I mean, you were coming up on a lot of ults. I think at that point, you don't have the time benefit. You don't have the percentage benefit. I think your goal is make them use ults. I mean, you did succeed. Cloaca did use their ult. Now you're coming into this with a 1 ult advantage over them, and that ult's a tank ult as well, so that's a pretty big one.
You just
Keep
gotta
in
be
mind,
wary of Proper.
JJ's pulse kind of is hard to call it an ult and more of an
cool.
ability, but you know.
I mean, if you stick like Enio with it and they don't get Suzu, the Blossom though gets 2! And then the Blossom's gonna force Enio to go into the front, and they almost get picked off. They're 1 HP, but the Kiriko carry is there. JJ tries to get away, and he is able to. But the Blossom, you gotta be wary about it just
How
because.
long?
Yeah, I mean, JJ
Will
gets
be
away.
able to escape.
But no matter where you walk here on this point on Atlas, you kind of just get jump scared by a Reaper on any of these corners, unless you go like the far left or the side of a down revival. And now you have to worry about Enio. You have to clear the Sojourn quick, otherwise you're just gonna get overclocked in the face.
I mean, you do have the overclock of your own as well, so you can potentially use that if you feel that that's the best option for you.
Potentially, and it's gonna be a quick engage at the point here. There's gonna be 4 ults, V3. It's gonna be an early rush from Collab. DPR is gonna match. Someone's gonna pop the beat, just try to win. And now Goose going to have the ability to just pop the beat and have a better beat here. But no beat yet. Yuma's able to get Enio. I think Goose might just not use beat. Everyone's falling lovely for Eclipse Nexus, and points looking to be flipped. Goose literally 1 HP, gets away. JJ gets cleaned up. Proper gets Yuma. It's a 4v3. Zomo gets their counterpart. DPR is able to get away. And this should be a one fight for Dead on Revival as long as JJ gets the cleanup here. Proper 1 HP. Loika. And now, yeah, Cloaca's actually going to get staggered here.
Well,
I
they
think.
might get staggered. They don't have a lot of charge. JJ's gonna try and aggress. So is
JJ
Yuma.
Yuma? That's a lot of Daria charge. And now Yuma
And
slid
now
in.
with the charge, they'll be able to
Oh.
aggress.
They got great. They had no one there to support them, like no support or anything. Now it's gonna be a 4v5 with Gravel on the way here for the side of Eclipse Nexus. And if they win this fight, they're gonna win the point. Neo gets taken out by Neo takes out JJ. There we go. As last minute territory here for the round. And Washington is gonna get burned down. The Reaper TP's away. I don't think if you Annihilation here, it's gonna be very, very greedy, to say the least. The Ramaja trying to survive. Overclock. Their Dead on Revival is gonna try and win this one. And Neo pops the overclock to counter. The grab. Gonna be a solo grab under the Sojourn. Annihilation just gonna try to keep everyone alive. And Proper getting closer and closer though to this Death Blossom. Isn't gonna need it though. Blossom comes down from JJ, gets collapsed. If you can get Proper, it'd be huge. But Zoma gets picked up. DPR gets one. Neo falling low. If the Tracer get the cleanup, it would be massive. And DPR still gonna stall for a little bit here at the Kiriko. Just trying to burn a little more time here for potential retouch. JJ though pops the recall, 5% left to go. And they're gonna die. You do get overtime activated, but will it be enough? Cloaca's getting close to another grab.
They'll get a touch.
Zomo's able to touch with the help of Yuma. Yuma gets burned down. Cloaca just gonna be able to bubble the Proper in, who they have the Blossom. Zomo's 1 HP getting close to the B, gets traded out by Proper. And now overtime's still gonna burn. The Rock's gonna run away. And that's going to be point for Eclipse Nexus, and points right behind him too. They're gonna get early point presence.
Now I'm curious to see, does Proper go for another Death Blossom here? Or
Yeah.
do they try and save it for the ult of Cloaca? I mean, they've had the Death Blossom for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, so they might go for it.
Oh,
They
we
just have to be
probably
careful if
get
they
caught
get
out.
scouted out.
Proper setting up. Do they not see him? Oh no.
I don't think they've noticed him yet.
You going for the TP behind the room? He sees the Stoner with no slide. That's gonna be a solo ult. And he gets shut down. It's a trade. Zoma has the beat to counteract it. Goose has won the match as well. DPR is winning the rush ult advantage at least. And Neo has to slide out. And now you do have the advantage here if you're Dead or Revival. You just gotta move quick here. Otherwise, I don't think you'll be able to push your tempo. As Zomo's gonna into the backline. Going to force everyone out. Cloaca going to get the beat dropped on their head. Neo slides away. Zomo's going to force the beat there by Goose. Goose trying to find a target here. No one's going down yet from the side of Dead or Revival. DPR has the rush online now. Collapse going to be able to try to get the rush of their own, but they're going to jump by 3 people in the alleyway. Zomo punches Collapse in the face. Goose able to get the trade though, and the disruptor shot from Enio is going to be huge. Disrupting, literally just doing a shot, disruptor shot. Now Enio's going to be able to clear out JJ. Cloaca's able to get his pick. Zomo and JJ are the last ones, and a 2v4 for the Lucio Tracer is not going to be there. So now 2 fights left to go here, potentially for the match, Caustic. And Eclipse Nexus has a grab gun. That's scary.
Yeah, a Grav and the Overclock. And the Rush. Those are 2 deadly ults that you can combo. Actually, 3 deadly ults you can combo when you think about it, but I don't know if you want to commit all of that into one ult
Last
fight.
fight. EPR going to go for the early rush here, going to get burned down early. Able to survive. It's going to be Collapse actually getting jumped on. It's like we need a flip map, and everyone's playing Ring Around the Rosie, but the grab hits 3. The pull. Oh no! The grab gets JJ into their own pulse bomb, and now Enio popped the overclock, and this is just over. Enio gets to clean up that JJ. I'm so sorry, JJ.
Oh no, JJ.
That's evil.
Dude, this hurts for me to watch because I played with JJ on a team for like 1 match. And I know JJ plays the Tracer. Seeing them die to their own pulse bomb from a grab. No, JJ.
Yeah, but that's gonna be it, and that means one team is no longer undefeated.
That is true. Eclipse Nexus will stay as the undefeated team.
We're getting close to
And
playoffs, aren't we?
We're this week. This is week 6 out of 7, if I'm not mistaken. So that's
Wow. I think Eclipse Nexus might have just cemented their
Eclipse Nexus
first
might
seed
have
in the
just
playoffs.
cemented first seed. Yeah, might have just guaranteed them first seed. Here's a question for you, Dusty. Who do we give MVP to?
Proper.
You're giving it to Proper?
Cloaca. One of the 2.
Ooh, see that's tough now because
And then there's also
I was
Enio.
thinking of one or the other.
I mean, for Havana alone, I feel like we could give it to Proper.
Yeah.
And then Proper was playing the Vendetta.
They did also have that one death on
Lijiang was funny though.
Lijiang, but it was funny because it ended the game.
Um, hmm.
But then
It's
Cloaca as well.
it's Cloaca or Cloaca did make JJ kill himself with a pulse bomb.
Yeah, that is
Mm,
true.
Which was funnier, ulting off the map or pulse bomb?
You're doing it off of funny points?
I mean, I feel like their actual match points were pretty even, so we gotta go off of funny points.
That's true.
I feel like I kind of just want to give it to Proper.
We won't have anybody for an interview, sadly, but
We're
I think we give MVP to Proper.
I agree. I mean, Proper did amazing, and they saw the Vendetta get banned, and it's like I'm still just gonna play that Reaper guy.
Yeah, I'm still just playing Reaper, screw it.
It's just Vendetta, but a little. It's just Vendetta with gun.
It's just budget Vendetta.
I mean, literally, before Vendetta came
It
out,
kinda is.
the meta was our Reaper, and it was the exact same strat.
Yeah. So it really the strat just got revived with a Vendetta now instead. But
So
yeah,
yeah.
I think Proper deserves play of the game. However, I will say Cloaca is a very close runner up.
All right, so no interview today, and
No.
honestly, not much to say. I mean, it was a really dominant match there. After like the first round of Lijiang, Eclipse Nexus kind of just locked it in and shifted into full gear. I don't know what to
Yeah,
say.
I mean that is fair, yeah. Um I mean, out of the things we can mention, I guess we can also mention the schedule for this week for streams because we do have two more streams this weekend. We've got TKD versus EBL Esports on your Division 3 side of things on Saturday. Then we have IPE Quetzalcoatl,
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl, however it's pronounced, because I don't know.
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl. Well, that's my guess.
Quetzalcoatl.
Them versus
I'm
versus
gonna make you learn that.
WGC Profits on Sunday.
DG DGC Profits.
DGC. Sorry, I don't even
Yeah.
know what I said now.
I
My
think you
brain just.
mixed the old WBZ.
I think I did a DGC Profits. Um, for Sunday's match at 8 p.m.
So many three-letter So many
Yeah,
three-letter names. TKD,
TKD,
EBL,
EBL,
IPE,
IPE, DGC.
GGC. Like it's a lot of three letters.
I think that's common with everything, to be honest.
Fair.
CBC, ANE,
XYZ.
Twitch.tv.
Like all right. But yeah, I think that's about it from us.
Yeah,
Am I
that
crazy?
should be it from us.
We have a match
Thank you
tomorrow,
guys
Div
for watching.
3. And then yeah. I'll let you finish this up, Caustic.
Yeah, well, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been your Nebula stream. Come back tomorrow and the night after for some more matches of Nebula series. And we will see
Oh, and
you
enjoy your
all
Easter.
later. Enjoy your Easter. That is true. Easter coming up soon for the Canada side of things. Not that sure about the United States side,
Oh,
but
we can say that next
either way,
weekend.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
But I guess maybe an
Early.
early mention,
Preemptively.
but yeah, preemptive. But yeah, that has been all from us on the production and media side. So enjoy the rest of your night. We will see y'all later.